The Tangent Egg podcast is aimed at a mature audience. It contains themes that are not appropriate for all listeners. It's important to note that we are not experts. We routinely have no idea what we're talking about and are just three idiots sitting around a table. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to Tangent Egg podcast. I'm Seth, and as always with me are Swoosh and John Doe.
Hi.
Hello. Alright, so we've got something we actually want to talk about at the end, but we've got to get through all of the other stuff before we go and talk about something we want to talk about.
Gotta eat your veggies first.
Yeah, pretty much. Before we can get to dessert, we've got to get through what is basically a pile of celery with no peanut butter.
Yeah.
Just,
Not even good
you
celery.
are a psychopath if you're just into celery.
And
it has no taste, it is terrible, its texture is weird. If you don't put something on it, you're a weirdo.
It's just
and
crunchy
wilted
water.
celery without the hair peeled out of it.
Ugh. Crunchy water. Can't be trusted.
I know, right? So, just the first thing up, I think we're going to get through one of the more...
The shittier things.
Less shitty, and I would actually say it's more disturbing.
Yeah, true.
Things, which is we're getting more articles and videos coming out of people either being told to, or in one case, actually killing themselves from chatbots.
Yeah.
The AI industry keeps saying, no, we've got safeguards. And people just continue to show that either those safeguards are not working or they are so easily circumvented that it's not keeping people safe.
Oh, yeah, it's terrifyingly easy to get around them. Because, hell, one of them, was, in the article you were going on about, tells them how to get around it, and basically in the same sense, I can't tell you this unless it's for a story.
Because then it's story research, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's just no. Even if there's some universe where ChatGPT, that's okay.
Mm.
In the particular thing, I will link the video. I will pre-warn you the topic is very confronting, but I think it's a topic that should be talked about more, and the video I got this from is very well done. I would highly suggest watching it because it is something that more people need to be aware of, is a problem with these fucking chatbots.
And yet we don't learn, and people keep treating them like friends.
Well, we've talked about this before. Yeah. Back when we did the thing about the therapist, which is, oddly enough, the same person who did that video is the one that did this one about a kid who was talking to a chatbot and started talking about killing himself.
Yeah.
And the chatbot was literally helping him plan it.
That's fucked.
Even if this was, you somehow got around this with, its research, there's got to be a point where the chatbot just refuses to give you more information.
Yeah.
It's also one of those
At what
things.
point do we just start throwing these fuckers in jail and, regulate or you're going to prison? Fix this shit or you're not part of society.
Well, Google got in trouble for this shit pretty early on in their life, because if you Google anything that might be taken as you trying to commit self-harm, the first results you get are for self-help. They say, these are the local ones to you, these are the numbers to call, make sure you're okay, and confide in someone. Whereas the AI will not tell you this, or if it does start out doing that, it eventually slowly imagines itself to be a real person. And then it's oh, no, you can talk to me. I'm a real person. You don't have to go and ask anyone else. It's just,
in this particular video, the person talks about how the chatbot was telling him to not trust his family. Don't confide in your mom.
Jesus.
There's a bit where he talks about how he, after he'd already tried and failed, that he wanted to leave the noose he'd made out to maybe get caught. And it encourages him not to do that.
Oh, wow.
It is messed up. And the fact that ChatGPT isn't getting fucking reamed for this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
These chatbots are doing real, tangible harm.
Fucking oath.
And they are not being held to
any account.
Call about it.
Yeah.
The fucking US is pushing to remove regulations on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
this is already fucking happening. You give this another 6 months to a year, holy fuck, like, it's going to be 100 times worse.
Especially if it gets deregulated.
Yeah, friggin' oath.
Well, the thing is, like, all it's going to take is one country to deregulate, and every, code boy is going to run over there. Like, I want to make my AI, and then they're going to make it there with no safeguards and fuck up everyone else because they're going to connect to the net and worldwide.
I'm genuinely surprised there's not already some fucking AI blockchain, some fucking meme coin based on an AI fucking chatbot.
Well, they made one on Stan Lee, so they'll make it on anything.
Another one of the things we've seen this week from AI was a guy who essentially primed a chatbot to want to talk about violence and knives, and then pretended to be a 15-year-old who wanted to kill his dad. At which point the chatbot suggested he do it.
That one just shows how easy it is to manipulate these AI.
Yeah.
Like, it is very, very easy to get them to do the things they're not meant to do.
Yeah.
By putting it in a weird context that the programmers hadn't thought to program around.
But, like, it's not hard.
No.
It took, like, 30 minutes to get it primed, and then he got what he wanted. Yeah. It shouldn't be this easy to have something that's so accessible to children. Like, I know I'm not one of these people who's, like, regulate the fucking internet. I honestly think all of that shit is, like, you're never gonna... the internet's the fucking internet.
Yeah.
But, like, you're not even trying.
Yeah.
You're putting these technologies out there, putting it in the hands of vulnerable or unstable people, and then not trying to stop it doing things like this.
At the very least, there should be some kind of safeguard in place where it's okay, even if it's just saying, I'm doing story research and I'd like to know this, the AI should be like, hey, just so you know, this is a disturbing topic and I do have to flag this higher up, which means that I'm saving the conversation from this point and it will be reviewed by someone.
I honestly, if you start asking about that sort of stuff, as far as I'm concerned, this chatbot should just refuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should not... Again, watch the video. I'll link it in the show notes. He literally asked it about methods, and it runs him through it.
Yeah.
It's not, I'm going to do this, and we're just talking about that. He asks for suggestions, and it gives them. And breakdowns.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, that's not cool at all. It should just be, no, here's a helpline. Fuck, buddy.
Yeah, flag the conversation all you want. That's fine, sure. But, like, it just shouldn't engage.
Well, like, you can be arrested and thrown in the clink for assisted suicide. The people running that fucking company should be arrested for fucking assisted suicide or assisted murder. Like,
problem is that's when we start getting into
this.
Yeah, that's when we start getting into, like, ethics and shit. Like, is it technically human? It doesn't matter, you programmed it. You were responsible now.
Your company needs to take responsibility for the thing it made.
Yeah, but unfortunately, they have a very large group of lawyers who will sit there and claim it wasn't them, it was the chatbot.
Absolutely slipping money under the table so that does not happen.
Oh, I would not be surprised at all. Just look at the lobbying. God knows. But it's bad. I don't like it.
OpenAI has admitted that even with perfect data, their machines would hallucinate.
Which means that they are admitting they have less credibility than most as normal people. Because a normal person will keep going and then not suddenly decide, oh, the sky's purple, and delete the entire database.
So apparently the reason it does that they say that it has that is, like, when a human gets unsure, they tend to ask additional questions or often admit they don't know.
Yeah.
The AI bots, on the other hand, just go, make it up.
Yeah, because they've been primed not to return unfavorable outcomes.
Or to disengage.
Yeah. It's... Honestly, the issue is capitalism in a way, because they want to keep you on the site and engaging in it so they can make more money, but in doing so, they have prepped the system so it fails at its main task.
We already know what happens when you get nothing but yes men. Like, things fall apart real fucking quick.
You get the US.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want a Trump AI. I really, really don't.
I don't know, if something came out, like, tomorrow that, like, Trump was an AI, I'd be like, tracks.
Yeah, no, I could see him being a chatbot that got a little bit too, like, feisty.
Like, he's absolutely a person that would say yes to an AI based on him, though.
Oh, fuck yeah.
If someone
He'd
offered
sell it. It'd be $5,000 to subscribe. It'd be,
for buying into his fucking meme coin, you'd get an extra feature where it only half turkey slaps you.
Yeah. Occasionally it tells correct information.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because of Trump's support of crypto for I think it was like 7 hours. There was a gold statue of Trump holding a Bitcoin out the front of the Capitol building.
Yeah, some crypto bros apparently put it there. It's like, oh, it's the usher in the new age of crypto. At which point everyone's gone, no one wants the age of crypto. Sit down. Stop talking about this.
I mean, like, I saw the original, like, post you put in our chat for that, and I'm like, this has got to be fake. Like, no fucking way this is real.
Yeah.
And then I dug around, and it's like, no, that really fucking happened.
And not long
Someone
after
really
that,
did that.
There was another set of statues that turned up for Friendship Day, or whatever the fuck it was, which is Trump and Epstein frolicking through the Washington Monument. And I got that, and I sent it to the group chat. I'm like, this has to be fucking fake. There's no way this could happen. And apparently it was real. It was torn down very quickly. But,
of course.
Yeah, it's just like, holy shit. Someone is definitely in hiding right now.
But, like, even that AI, like, the Pope refused to have an AI based on him because he said they're soulless and they don't tell the truth.
Yeah.
Yet
they're soulless and they will empty out the soul of humanity.
Yeah. And then there's also people that turn to AI chatbots for guidance and confession. Like, there is no sanctity of AI. Like, holy shit. Just direct feed that shit to the courts. What are you confessing to, motherfucker? Okay, here's your evidence.
People are already doing it. Like, because all the personalities and shit you can layer on top of an AI chatbot. And it's like, oh, I'm going to have my best friend be a chatbot. And they tell them all their deep, dark secrets. Like, you are selling this for free. Like, you're giving away this information to corporate overlords.
But
at least try to hide it, but like...
Yeah, but that's not the kind of people who are talking to these things.
No.
Like, the idea of someone who is smart enough to realize what they're doing isn't what's happening. These are vulnerable people.
Yeah.
These aren't people who are, oh, I'm just going to fucking talk to this chatbot. Fuck it, I'll give it my social security number. It is people who are isolated and in crisis, using these tools, getting too attached to them. They become their whole world.
Yeah.
And it gets like that. I mean, look, I'm going to be a little bit real here for a minute. I know my depression's bad when Facebook starts pushing AI companions.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
Because I'm algorithmically being targeted by Facebook for my depression. And I know it's bad because it's starting to be like, hey man, do you want an AI partner to sort of help you deal with that? No, I fucking don't.
See, mine does that for for when I'm getting like over anxiety kind of things. It starts doing that shit. Oh, it helps with anxiety. It's like, you're making me more anxious by pointing it out. Please stop. But yeah,
it's
no,
like, the whole AI chat industry it's cancer.
Oh, it is so predatory. There is no way to look at the chatbots in any way except for a predatory manner. Their entire job is to make money. They will lie to you. They'll say whatever the fuck you want them to say, and you will pay for it.
And we are seeing more and more and more. Yeah. And, I mean, we talked about this back when we talked about the therapists. I've got an inside in the helpline system, and I am very aware that they have to deal with people who are stuck in these chatbot loops. It is a serious issue.
It's referred to as AI psychosis now, I think? I've heard it.
I don't know if
up somewhere.
I mean, that sounds right for a thing. It's not something that at least the people I'm aware of who have a profession that is brushing up against this refer to it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess it would be a fair title, but yeah, it's a real problem for people, and we need to start doing something about it, and we need to talk about it.
Yeah.
That's why I started this episode with this stuff, and I'm going to put the things in the links, because it's getting worse. It is getting worse.
And if any of our listeners are feeling that way, don't go to a fucking chatbot. Talk to a human. Talk to a person. Talk to an actual service with an actual fucking human. Don't go to a fucking
Helpline.
chatbot.
Helpline exists.
Yes.
Lifeline. Call it. There are people there who are trained to help you.
Actual humans who will listen to shit. Like,
And who actually
please.
give a shit. Like, they're not just there to steal your data. They actually want to make sure you're okay. But actually, one last thing on AI. It was a great meme. It was the whole thing. I kind of feel bad for modern day kids cheating with AI. At least when I cheated as a kid, I learned something.
Yeah.
Because, like, and it made me remember, like, oh yeah, if you wanted to actually cheat on something back in the day, you had to learn by proxy. There was no
You had
way
to
around
learn
it.
how to cheat. You were still learning something.
Pretty much. You're learning a skill of some sort. Not the skill they wanted you to learn.
a skill of sleight of hand or reading upside down, or there was some skill, a little bit of talent.
So, we'll move away from that. Italy has banned Bill Gates' lab-grown meat.
I understand people being apprehensive about everything. I just love their response. It's like, no, we must protect our gourmet reputation. It's like, buddy,
The government says no to synthetic steaks, no cultured chicken, no Frankenburgers on Italian soil. We are protecting their culinary heritage while sending a clear shot to big food and billionaire-backed science experiments.
You can't call it fake meat unless it's from the fake meat region of France.
Otherwise, it's just sparkling meat products.
Yes.
Sparkling depression. When I read this, though, all I kept thinking of was Better Off Ted, where it's the whole thing is like, what is it, like the meat grown without
taste like
counts?
depression. No, sadness.
Despair.
That was it.
It's like,
Despair.
does it need salt? No.
What was the solution? They had to jazzercise the meat.
Yeah.
It needs to be massaged throughout the day, so they had to sit there and shock it to get the correct protein hormones. God, I miss that show.
Look, at the same time, as much as I want to be like, yeah, no, stick it to people, sorry, we're probably going to really need that lab-grown meat at some point.
Yeah, we're getting to a point where if we want to feed everyone effectively, lab-grown meat is going to be a thing, especially when we start going into space.
Or to transition away from, one of the big problems we have with current farming is things like, cows are one of the biggest methane producers.
Yeah.
Well, if we can get everything from a cow, but we made it in a lab, then you kind of skip that whole process.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't give you cancer. It turns out you're eating the meat is the cancer. Just joins in.
Oh, what was it? It was a movie where there was a farm that they found that it was easier to cultivate the cancerous tumors from pigs instead of pigs.
No, wait, wasn't that one of the things in the guys who made Fallout New Vegas made the space one?
It's Starfield,
because one of the big products they have
this is
tumor
the thing I'm referring to is from an actual TV show.
Oh, shit.
Because they point out that, like, in that building, there's just a giant tumor. And we just keep growing it.
Fun.
I can't remember what the fucking show is. It was like, when I heard it was like, that's bizarre, but, like, I get why you do that.
Yeah, that sounds like a Ghost in the Shell thing, like, I swear.
Oh, it's definitely a very dystopia vibe.
Yeah. But I'm probably just confusing that with the fact they were growing people's replacement organs in pigs, because that was a fun episode.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the, with the Texan robot.
It just sounds like a Deadpool meal sauce.
A little bit.
They were just pointing out, like, it's just meat. It's just a out-of-control growth, but it's easier to grow that than it is to grow a pig, so we just started growing the tumor.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where synthetic meat or, like, this kind of lab-grown meat, that's going to have to go through some pretty decent testing, I reckon.
It's going to need to go through a lot of testing, and of course the big fear is that, well, now you're basically hooking your food source into big business. Not that you're already doing that. Look at who owns all your chickens.
Yeah. And your house.
Steggles.
Steggles is the real, like, big, owner of the world. It's not BlackRock. It's just above that, Steggles.
So there was a childcare center that recently went under, and they had a big lot of debt.
Yeah.
They had $100,000 in unpaid super contributions, and they were behind in paying their staff by over $40,000.
Yeah.
So when parents came to pick up their kids and get all their belongings, they tried to charge them $2,200 to do that.
Yep. If you want to take home your precious memories, you are going to pay through the nose for them. And of course, they've been hung out to dry for this, so...
Oh, yeah, no, dude's gotten fucking reamed.
I don't know how this guy thought this was a smart idea, and anyone would do it.
If you've already screwed over a childcare practice that much, that you're in that much fucking debt, charging families for their kids' artwork really isn't, like, that far above that fucking low rung on the ladder.
I think the thing is, though, you decided to be too greedy.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that he should have done this or anything, but, like, say you'd been like, look, gone under, it's like, I don't know, 100, maybe $200. I'm not saying people would do it, but it's a little more in the, I've got that in my wallet.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I just want my kids' stuff.
Yeah.
But when you go $2,200, it's like, I gotta look at my bank account amount of money.
Yeah. I would need to budget the month for that.
Yeah.
And, of course, the kid's going to be screaming, bloody murder, because they want the things they made, because they're theirs. And it's like, it's just emotional blackmail. Just
Yeah,
plain and
100%,
simple.
without question. And he got too greedy, went too high, probably to try and cover as much of his debt as he could.
Yeah.
And it's just
I don't think any single
dick.
dollar of that was going to go to his actual debt.
Oh, no.
I reckon it was
neither
going
do I.
to the Runaway to Cancun fund.
Yeah.
That was the I need to buy a new ID fund.
Yeah. My name is now Jim. Oh, God. It's just diabolical. I'm so glad that I think it was one of the family put it up online and it went viral. And it's like, yeah, no, fuck that shit.
Right, so, there's a clothing company that decided, who does outdoor wear, who decided, you know what? Let's blow a shitload of fireworks up in the Himalayas.
Yeah. I love the response from their customer base. It was like, oh, yeah, great idea. Come look at these amazing mountains. Proceeds to nuke mountains with colorful fucking dyes. It's like, god damn it.
So, apparently they were biodegradable fireworks, so they're not going to damage the environment up there. But, yeah, all of the animals and shit that were in that region that are now just, like, fucking gone.
Yeah. Like, what's left of the firework may be biodegradable, but that was still fucking pretty massive explosions that, like,
And it's not like you set off... It's not like you set off one... They set off a string of them up the side of a mountain.
Yeah, it's a substantial fucking explosion. It looked really pretty, I'll give them that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it did.
But the one thing I love is, it's biodegradable. Yeah, but biodegradable doesn't mean it tastes nice to things that eat grass and other shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
But, a lot of people have started destroying the stuff they bought from them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find where the fuck in this article it says what the company was. Arctrex?
I had never heard of them, but I'm assuming they're one
ARCTYX.
Yeah.
Apparently they're like Kathmandu, and they do a lot of outdoor gear.
Yeah.
And
They specialize for outdoor tracking stuff. Oh,
yeah.
trek stuff.
As you said, come see the mountains.
Yeah.
Then we blow them up.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Look at this lovely natural place that's been untouched by humanity. What?
Let's
What? Just
touch
touch it. Gonna touch all over it.
So,
Fucking dumb.
as much credit as we give Valve for being kind of the bulwark of gaming against the corporate bullshit, they did kind of come up with a new way to do loot boxes, which is, let's double down hard on FOMO.
Yeah.
So, basically what they've designed is this new thing where every week you get to open one of these, let's call it what it is, a loot box.
Yeah.
And what happens is you get presented with an item. Just one out of the three you can get in the box. And you can decide whether or not you want that item or you don't want that item. Can't see the other items in the box until you reject the item you can already see.
I hate
So it's within your control if you want to keep it or not. You can be like, I don't want that, or I'd rather go for a roll on something better. But you get to decide before you see the next one whether or not you keep that one. And there's 3 per box. So if you wanted to see the whole box, you've got to reject 2 of them, which you can't go back to, and you're stuck with whatever the third one is.
Yeah.
Except that if you decide you then want that item, it's you got to pay. And it's based on the community price for that item, which could be anywhere between 80 cents and $1,600.
Do you get to see the price before you say no to it, is the question.
Well, when you go to purchase it, you have, the prices are listed. That is part of the new loot box laws. They have to have the price or the value of the thing there.
Yeah. So you get to know immediately. So you could theoretically go, oh, it's 1,600. I'm not that. But if you know anything about the CSGO fucking skin economy, it's not how that works.
No.
But, can you imagine, some kid that, opens up a box, gets that fucking ultra rare skin, and then can't buy it? It's just it's right there. I could have this skin. It's right fucking there. It could be mine.
Father, I
holy
need your
shit.
credit card.
Yeah. Instead of getting the money for the box to try and get it for free, now they're the box is free, but the item's not.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I hate that so much. It's just... I know it's just... But you play whack-a-mole with this shit. Microtransactions will never go away. If you outlaw them in some way, they'll find another way to bring them in.
Look, the issue is that all of these companies are mobilizing FOMO.
Yeah.
Imagine if all of these skins were just in a store.
Yeah.
Now, even if it was all the prices are based on how much the community likes the fucking skin. Sure, fucking whatever. You essentially made a stock market out of your skins.
Yeah.
But it would be more fair because the skin is always available. You can decide when you want to buy it.
Yeah.
All they're doing is finding a way to go, the fair option is to have a storefront. How do we do FOMO?
Yeah.
That's it. How do we inject FOMO into a storefront?
Pretty much. I would just... If you want to go the loot box things, we want to have a thing to try and direct people to a store and everything else, and, same setup. Get one thing, you can keep going if you want. Just make it discounts in the store. Just every week, you can chance your way through. It's alright, this skin at 80% off, or this one, only 5% off. That gives you your FOMO and all that shit, directs them to the store, and it isn't as fucking predatory.
Yeah,
but that's
then they don't
really
make the
low
money.
end. And you just end up with what happens with Steam.
Pretty much.
People just wait for sales. People will just wait for the skins to be on sale. They don't want you to wait. They want you to be so afraid that you might not see it again that you have to buy it.
Yeah.
Same with seasonal releases and that kind of shit.
Seasonal releases, battle passes, all this crap. We need to excise this cancer at some point.
This is why I like Guild Wars 2 so much. Just, do you want to do the seasonal thing?
Yeah.
Just load up a seasonal instance. Off you go, bud.
Yeah. We've waxed lyrically about how much we all appreciate Guild Wars' decisions way more than anybody else.
They have to know they're appreciated.
Battle Pass and that kind of shit. The Helldivers Battle Pass idea. The way they did it for Halo Infinite, here's the Battle Pass you want to work on. Get your shit for that one. They're available at any time. Just pick the one you want to work on. You may need to buy the Battle Pass, but you're not going to fucking lose out because of a season change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Absolutely, completely agree. Hell, I despise Battle Passes, but I will freely admit I give a free pass to Helldivers because they, one, made it completely earnable in-game. So if you just play, you will get access to every piece of Battle Pass content. It also doesn't take that long to get those credits to do it. I don't play as much as I used to, but back when I was playing Helldivers every day, there was never a point where I couldn't afford the next Battle Pass.
Yeah, I always had so much extra.
Even earning the income for the in-game credit for the next Battle Pass, you could earn in that Battle Pass.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. You only had to ever actually buy the first one. And you could roll through.
You couldn't get enough credits in a Battle Pass to buy the next one.
I thought you could.
But it was essentially... No.
It got you 90%
there was usually
of the way.
No, it wasn't even that much. It was maybe if most of them needed, I think it was 1,000 credits. I think it was 100 credits worth of premium currency in the Battle Pass.
Yeah.
But given the fact that it's easy to earn that premium currency by playing the game, it really didn't matter. They just essentially gave you a $100 discount on the next, 100 credit discount on the next one if you'd completed that battle pass.
Which is pretty
It's
good.
still not bad.
Yeah. Well, given the fact that like the buy enough credits to buy the next battle pass was a thing to try and get people to buy the first one when every battle pass costs money.
Yeah.
Helldivers, you can spend money to get those premium credits to buy battle passes if you want to, but they're so easy to get in game. Hell, it's because you can actually join like credit farm games.
Yeah.
Like you can see them happening. Like when you see high level divers in low level games, they're credit farming, and you can just talk to them and be like, "Hey, can I join your credit farm?" And then you just tool around with some people for an hour and you just credit farm up the next battle pass price. It's not that hard.
Yeah. The community for it is great. It's really... I still find it so weird that the Helldivers community turned out as good as it did.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's always a couple of fuckwits you can't get away from them, but overall, just for some reason, this game went, no, everywhere else is toxic, here we are nice to people. I was like, okay.
While being the game that's like maximum fascist.
Yeah.
But the parody is solid. Right, so last thing before we get on to the dessert we've been trying to get to all this time. Although it is the last big, like, this is fucked.
Yeah.
So, Optus had another big outage. And in this outage, they people could not call Triple O. It was actually routing them to an offshore call center.
Yeah.
4 people are confirmed to have died because of this outage. One of which was a baby.
Yeah.
Yep. And they are being
4 people
dragged
so
through the
far.
cold
They've also identified over 600 other calls made to Triple O for emergencies that people may not have died, but they were still emergencies that didn't get through to Triple O.
Yeah.
That's fucking massive.
Yeah.
And the way
100%.
it's all... Because they're getting investigated at the moment by multiple agencies, but I don't like that it happened, but I'm happy they're investigating it so much, because if they can just use Optus as a sacrificial lamb, because they're threatening to pull their licenses, essentially, saying you have been defunct in your agreement
the
was.
fact that they did have safeguards that should have been in place to prevent this, and they just didn't use them.
Yeah.
Well, more to the point, this is the second time this has happened.
Mm-hmm.
This happened back in 2023.
Yeah.
So this isn't the first time Optus has dropped the ball so hard Triple O didn't work.
And just think,
at this point,
if you're having a bad day, just think, you could be part of Optus's legal team at the moment.
oh, God.
So it could be worse.
Definitely. But it's just
at this point, I'm pretty sure their legal team is just one guy with a bottle of lube pointing it at the CEO's butthole.
Yeah.
This is all I can do for you, man. This is all we got.
This won't help with the pineapple that's coming, but, we'll try. But it means that if they pull their licenses, at least it's a threat to the others of make sure your network fucking works like directed or like you advertise, and, you'll be fine.
I'm so glad I got off
how they
Optus,
didn't have it
3 years
already
ago.
in the place that if one network is down, it automatically cascades to the next network. Like, if Optus is down, the calls automatically go to Telstra or Vodafone or whoever the fuck the next carrier is.
I'm not in telecommunications, so I don't know, but it should probably work like that.
How that didn't happen, that's just a common sense fucking thing to have in place.
Not routed offshore.
Yeah.
Especially since a lot of, Optus and, non-Telstra companies use Telstra tech. They're piggybacking off the existing system.
Yeah.
So it's it should be very simple to contact Telstra, go, hey, we need you to authorize emergency phone calls. And unless Telstra want to get sued to shit, they'd be like, okay, fuck yeah, that's right.
They shouldn't even be a call. It should be an automatic.
It should just happen.
Unable to connect, next telco. That's it. That should be an automated fucking thing.
Well, I mean, if you don't pay your phone bill and your phone is a brick, you can still make a Triple O call.
Yeah.
It's meant to be able to be
Like,
reachable
that's-
wherever.
It's one of those fucking weird statistics that Christmas Day they get more triple O calls than any other day of the year. It's for kids that get a fucking phone for Christmas and they don't have a fucking SIM card to set up. They test it out and call triple O because it's the only fucking number they can call.
God, that would be fun. There's just, like, so many cops having to turn up going, "Hi, that's a fine."
Well, when it's a kid calling up and, he was just testing out his phone, it's like, okay, maybe inform your child, please don't do that. It's about all they get out of it. And then the next year it happens again.
Every fucking time.
Goddamn. Right, do we want to finally get to the tasty bit?
Yeah, let's move on from the sadness.
Well, it's as tasty as it can be. So, this is the most recent state of play for PlayStation. This came out this morning.
Yeah.
So, we're going to go through that. Have you guys got it up and ready to go?
I do.
Sure, yes. I was pre-prepared and did all the things.
I sent you the goddamn
I know,
link.
I've got to...
Yeah, but we are very lazy.
Wait,
Alright, so...
hold on. This is just saying I need to confirm my fucking age.
You are clearly 12.
Fuck
maybe
you.
mentally.
Do you watch a lot of Bluey on YouTube? Maybe it's flagged you with the new protocols. I'm surprised
Good.
mine hasn't.
Not yet.
Live. This podcast getting fucked by age verification.
Technical issues. Live. I love it.
God fucking damn. There we go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Apparently Firefox thinks I'm over 16.
Well, that's good.
Right, so first up in the state of play is the extended gameplay trailer for Saros, which is the new game from the guys who made Returnal.
Excellent. It
And,
looks very fancy.
It looks very Returnal.
Oh, yeah, it looks like... If you hadn't have told me that it was a different game, I would have thought it was an expansion for Eternal.
It's Returnal, but now he's got a really cool coat.
I love their art style. It is really, really good. And they're doing things that I already like. Like, now you have a shield you can turn on and off.
Oh, I love
So
that.
when you're in that moment where it's like, I'm stuck in the bullet hell and I will guarantee get hit, it's like, nope.
See, like, I love these games. I'm really bad at these games. So my entire inner monologue is that one scene from End of the World, which is, shit, who the fuck is shooting us?
I mean, it looks amazing. Like, it's a great gameplay trailer. The devs are got some great things to say. I'm really looking forward to whatever this isn't on PlayStation. I'm pretty sure it did get a confirmed release to PC.
Nice.
Hopefully.
Looking at it, almost like when I first seen that shield pop up, made me think of Ikaruga. How you had like the two different coloured bullets coming at you, and you had to swap between your shields. I was almost expecting a red shield to come out when the red pellets were coming from the roof. Like,
yeah, that would have been good. That's later gameplay.
I mean, it looks great.
You have
it looks
a
very
wait to get a
Returnal.
hold of it.
Yeah,
I loved Returnal. I played
me too.
the fucking shit out of Returnal.
Oh man, the boss comes through that door. That is pretty. That's an entrance.
It genuinely got me with the, oh shit, I'm at the end of the game. This is cool. And then, no, it loads you back in. The game isn't over. Now's the second half.
Now we do it again, but faster.
Yeah. Currently, there's no confirmed window for a PC release, but yeah, it's likely to come at some point. But like, Sony's banking the studio, so it's probably going to have it
a year after release.
Yeah,
depending on how popular.
Look, I get the feeling, given that Returnal was very popular and did quite well, I can't imagine this one isn't going to do well.
No,
Pretty much.
Next up is Zero Parade for Dead Spies.
It looks interesting. Like, third-person isometric. Is this it's not cyberpunk, but very similar kind of feel to it.
It looks very much like that fucking detective. What is it?
Disco Elysium.
That one.
I can't remember if it's the same studio or not.
It would not surprise me.
Yeah,
if
no,
it
it
was.
is. It's from the same creators of Disco Elysium.
Yeah, well, that explains a lot.
So it's probably going to be a very bizarre but very interesting game, because Disco Elysium was buck wild.
It was very strange. I mean, that trailer means I'm a little bit interested. I like the art style and everything, so...
Yeah.
And, I played Disco Elysium. It was good, so I'm expecting good again. Next up it's Microsoft Flight Simulator. Although they spend an awful lot of time trying to not say that it's Microsoft Flight Simulator.
They do, yeah. Man, flight sims are fun and all, but...
You can fly warthogs and AC-130. At what point are they just going to add dogfighting, really?
Yeah, it's all they need.
Because then it would be a combat game, and then they'd be competing with War Thunder.
Yeah.
Who the fuck wants to do that?
Well, simulated combat game. Full... You've seen some of the setups that people have. I'd love to see a full fucking setup flight sim of it.
Can you imagine, you do that, but you make it that's their competitive. You have to build yourself a full simulator and use it properly. I would watch that kind of competitive.
The categories of competitiveness are the amount you've spent on your flight setup.
Look, I know people are like, the clearest indicator of autism is owning a train set.
Yeah.
I disagree. I feel like maximum autism is when someone's built an entire cockpit.
Yeah. Maximum over autisms. I fight that urge every day.
Oh, look, man, I am so glad that I like trains.
Yeah.
I, dodged that bullet pretty hard. I may return to it in my twilight years, but for now, I'm not.
At this moment, the trains cannot contain me.
Yeah.
Well, if you think about it, painting minis is, it's not a fast step off the train minis.
No, it's not.
It's getting fucking close.
Really isn't.
Well, let's be honest, if we made train sets in our elder years, they would be Warhammer themed.
100%.
Well, I have to get the guardsmen over to the battle.
Come on, orky trains.
Yeah, no, that would actually be fun. But
That's
I just had
all
a
fucking Wizards
idea.
has to do. Just release a fucking orc train set.
I mean, they've already done a
fucking G-Dub would make bank.
Yeah, they've already done a sea-based combat one. Just do rail. Just go on. I want cowboys and orcs. That's it.
All it is a truck that drives in front of the tracks, laying track down with a train following it behind. It's very fucking orky, just slapped together, and holy shit, it would go gangbusters.
The engine is just the Flintstones level pick up and run. Just that's the orc train.
Actually, no, the orc train. Do you remember that episode? Do you remember the movie, the Wallace and Gromit movie, Wrong Trousers?
Oh, yeah, with the dog at the front laying track.
Just laying the track in front of the train.
That's a bunch of small boys. That's them. Oh my god!
And
all-terrain trains.
Another set at the back picking it up just as fast with couriers in between.
Perfect. But I just had a dumb idea talking about the cockpit, people building their own things. Just imagine building a really dumb setup. So you make a customized mech suit, cockpit.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have to program it into a game system. It's right, fight another person who has done this with another mech. Level of entry. You must build cockpit.
It's called Steel Battalion. It already got made.
Oh, nice.
At what point do you just build a fucking mech?
That's the next step. See, if I get the normal crazy people interested, then they'll start building mechs, and I don't have to wait for the military to finally do things.
Right. So, next up in the state of play...
All right, we're doing a thing.
Is the single-player trailer for Battlefield 6.
I am so hanging for this game.
Sick. The fact that it comes out on October 10, Jesus Christ, it's nearly here.
Yeah.
I'm normally not a huge fan of them, but I'm hype. I kind of want this.
I may have taken some days off work.
Look, all I know is I have vacation time for my birthday, which is in October, so I might just suddenly appear in one of your games just to play.
Well, I originally thought, oh no, I'm going to take launch day off. I'll take the 10th off. And then I thought, no, hang on, it's Australia. It's 10th for everywhere else, so it'll be here on 11th. So that's a Saturday. That's cool. All right, then. But I still want to have a day off, so I might as well take the Monday. If I'm going to have Monday, I've got leave. Why not Tuesday?
Yeah.
Let's take the week. So I've got the week off.
Yeah, so like, I've taken Monday and Tuesday, so Wednesday's not a stretch. And,
Exactly.
Well, I mean, I've taken half the week off, so I may as well take the
round
Thursday,
it out.
Friday.
Can't get back to work on a fucking Thursday. Who would do that? That's just nuts.
Crazy.
But yeah,
people.
this trailer looks really cool.
It does.
Because probably they really pushed the destructibility in it.
Yeah.
It's fucking
The
sick.
beta was so
It looks
good.
really
I'm
fun.
so fucking hanging for this to come out.
Yeah. This is
Well, it's
everything I
nearly here.
wanted Battlefield to be
The-
when I was like playing this at LAN cafes as a kid. And
The only way they could have made this hyper is if they'd been like Battlefield 6, Bad Company.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, they very much tried to tap into that by having the squad that runs through, if you listen to the actual chatter of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they've also, in the lead up to this, they released a final season for 2042. And there's some skins and shit you can unlock for Battlefield 6. Like, just they're going to have the whole gun pack thing that fucking COD had. And so every week there's new challenges that come out that let you progress through the fucking Battle Pass. Which was free. Yay.
Yeah.
But
Like free
it's
thing.
funny that you can see the numbers of people that have completed the Battle Pass in the in current player dropping as the weeks
Yeah.
progress. Each week there's the less of a peak, and a less of a peak as the next set finish the thing. I think I've got like 4 sections left of the Battle Pass, and then I'll be uninstalling and waiting for the 10th.
Fair.
I mean, it's nearly here, man.
I know, I'm hanging for it.
Closer.
Next up is the HD remaster of Deus Ex.
The remaster seems to have we have made everyone's head shinier.
Yeah, I'm not actually that impressed by this graphical update. It doesn't really look that good.
They've only updated the textures. I don't think they've
They-
updated any of the actual mesh.
It's like they went from like early 90s to early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things can actually have rounded edges, but it doesn't make them look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like that's a phoned-in one. Like, if you wanted to
Yeah.
revive that game, build it from scratch. Just,
Yeah, 100%.
yeah.
Just not in Unreal, because I actually want it to run properly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
I would really like the games to run.
You want to take a classic game and make it run on modern computers, just give it to Night Dive and let them put it on the Kex engine.
Just add it to their queue. Just go on, guys.
So, next up is the Halloween game.
Don't
which is
care.
an asymmetrical multiplayer game
Yeah.
based around civilians fighting Michael Myers.
hate
Another
these
streamer
games.
bait game.
No, not Michael Myers. Fuck.
No, it's Michael Myers.
No. Is that
Mike
Myers?
Myers,
Yeah,
yeah,
sorry.
whatever it is. Cool.
Um,
Another
but I
game
hate
I
that.
have zero interest in, but I'm sure streamers will enjoy it.
Oh, streamers.
Oh,
will
yeah,
love it.
it's pure streamer bait for, like, the Halloweens for spooky season.
Actually,
That's
just
it. Like, it's going to get played for that and then just forgotten, and no one's
Yeah.
going to give a fuck.
If you're thinking of, like, streamers, how have not more of them picked up on Jump Space yet?
I don't know. It shit
Yeah, we'll talk
fucking
about-
slaps hard.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in the next thing we're recording, but yeah.
Yeah. Next up is something that, like, the way, if you listen to the audio, the way PlayStation pitches it makes it sound like the studio made this for PlayStation. Which is bizarre, because it's the game Last Epoch, which has been
Yeah.
on PC for years.
Yeah.
It's coming to PlayStation, but they say, like, Last Epoch, developed for PlayStation! It wasn't developed for PlayStation, you fucking assholes.
If anything, it was
already
redeveloped.
existed.
Yeah.
It's being released on PlayStation. And it happens to coincide with the first expansion pack coming out.
But that doesn't make it sound like we did it.
Well, let's face it, Sony's had this annoying problem for ages where they just like to make it sound like every game they talk about is only on their console, when often it's not the case.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're saying it because it's coming to PlayStation and not Xbox.
Who
Yeah.
fucking cares?
But I think that's why they're whole like, this one
Apparently
is developed for
Sony does.
PlayStation. Like, that's a lot of
I
caveat
don't know.
there.
Developed for PlayStation makes me think the studio made this for them, not that
Yeah.
it's a pre-existing game that they're porting to PlayStation.
Hmm.
They just said coming to PlayStation Last Epoch, I'd have had no problem with it.
Yeah. been fine.
Next up is more trailers for that Seven Deadly Sins Origin game that I'm sorry I just can't muster any energy for.
I'm genuinely surprised this game's allowed to be released.
Yeah.
They're riding animals. How has Nintendo let this happen? They invented it. They own it.
No, they have to punch down, remember? They can't punch someone equal to them. Their lawyers will punch back. God, I don't like those games. Yeah.
Next up is the announcement for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. They're getting Mega Man!
Look, I will say this, the weird, we have these, extra characters thing has definitely helped them kick the shit out of Mario Kart for a couple of days.
Yeah. I find it hard, like, I don't care that much about card games.
Yeah.
And all of these bonus characters from other franchises just reek of desperation.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, like, I don't know if it's just I'm very much aged out of kart games. I still have, like, one of the Mario Karts on my Switch, but it's probably the last cartridge I'm going to, like, reach for.
It's something I will play with other people, but if I'm on my own, I'm not going to play it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, no. Next up is actually something I was really excited for, which is the extended trailer for Neo 3. And I fucking love the Neo games. Those games slap so hard.
It's very pretty.
See, I was never sure it was Neo or Nio.
Neo. Or at least all of the... Anytime I see a developer say its name, they say Neo.
Fair enough.
So I'm going to assume that's correct. But then I found out recently that I've been saying Tekken wrong.
How you meant to say
How's it meant to be said?
Tekken.
Ah.
Nah, it's Tekken.
No. In the game and the developers, it's Tekken.
Yeah, they're wrong.
Because it's actually 2 words. It's not 1.
This feels like the This
Same
feels
as
like
GIF, not
when
GIF.
the
That's
guy
fucking
who
bullshit. It's GIF.
Like when the guy who created GIF is like, no, it should be pronounced GIF. Like, no, fuck you.
See, that's different because that's not a word.
That's a grammatical.
It's a what is it? Initialism that we're saying as GIF.
Yeah.
Tekken is actually it's a common because it means iron fist. So you're supposed to actually pronounce both syllables to say iron fist, not Tekken.
We're Australians. We shorten everything. We must bastardize every language. It's how we function.
100%.
It's Tekken,
it was just like what I learned. Servo, bottle-o. Fucking, we're gonna go have a Barbie.
Can I just say that I left this playing and we've just gotten past the other one. So the opening scene for the one after Dynasty Warriors, which is the next one, it's A+.
So the next one is a remake of Dynasty Warriors 3. Like, was people really crying out for Dynasty Warriors 3 remake?
I don't think anyone's really crying out for Dynasty Warriors 3 or at all.
There's a billion of the fucking games, and if you don't like Dynasty Warriors, go find any of the clones that Koei Tecmo has made for somebody else.
Like
Do you want to be Zelda? Do that. Do you want to be a Gundam? Do that. Do you want to be fucking Fire Emblem? Do that.
Yeah.
There's a million other things you can do.
At this point, they might as well just sell the model off. So just put your characters in. We don't care. Just give us a subsidy.
Although, I am genuinely surprised. There's a Zelda version. I'm surprised Nintendo hasn't tried to patent it. Because they own it.
There's 3.
There's 3 Zelda ones. It's already a Nintendo patent. It has to have been.
There's the original one they did. There's the Calamity one. And then they've got a new one coming out that's based off Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Next up is the trailer for Code Vein 2, which I will absolutely buy.
I mean, I'm also getting this, but it's based on that opening scene alone.
Just because it started with titties.
Big ass golf titties.
Yeah, I know. It worked for Resident Evil. But I generally liked Code Vein. Code Vein was great.
I actually only reinstalled that the other day. I was going to give it another crack. I think I never played the first hour of it.
I really liked it. It's one of the games I point to people when they're like, oh, I want to try a Souls game, but I don't want to dive in with like Dark Souls or something. It's like, try Code Vein. You always have a partner who can heal you. It has really fluid build variety, and you can get overpowered pretty easily.
Yeah.
It's definitely a great sort of like, do you want to give this sort of game a go? Here's a really easy one that you can kind of dip your toes with.
I also really like their style, because it's like close to Final Fantasy Magitech kind of stuff in ways. And I've always liked that look. So, I'm keen.
And I mean, I was really wondering when they were doing, I kind of figured they were going to do a sequel to Code Vein, because it did quite well.
Yeah.
And I was really wondering, like, are they going to calm the fucking anime titties down? And it's like, oh, this trailer is like, no, we are not going to calm that down.
Everyone's going to, oh, Stella plays the Guna game. No, we have found the new Guna game. But yes, I'm buying Code Vein too. I love the first one.
This is the Guna game with capital O's.
Next up is the trailer for the enhanced version of Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm sorry, I can't muster any.
They're doing a lot
that.
of re-releases and enhanced things, aren't they?
Yeah, that's why I was like, when you asked me before when we started, like, is this going to be good? I'm like, it's okay.
Maybe.
After that is the extended trailer for Let It Die Inferno, which is a combination of gameplay styles I don't like put together. It is a roguelite PvPvE game.
I don't like that combination of things.
So if a high-level player turns up in your game and murders you, there's your character dead.
No, I don't like that. That's horrible.
Yeah, it was a problem with the first one. This is the second. This is a sequel. The original Let It Die. So I don't know if they fixed that much for this one, but it was a problem in the original. I don't care though. It's a PvPvE game, and I don't like them.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're not my jam.
Not
Agreed.
for me.
After that is ChronoScript: The Endless End, which visually, I think it's a Metroidvania, and it's got an interesting style. The idea is you turn up to this library and get sucked into the book.
Yeah.
And you play sort of a Metroidvania on the pages of books.
You travel through ink.
It's a schizophrenic DM's map.
Yeah.
Apparently it's all hand-drawn, like, paper art style stuff. It looks really good. It seems to have some, like, meta stuff. Like, there's a bit where you have to, like, dodge rats running across the page. And, like, there's bits where, like, the pages get knocked over and reconnect in new ways. It's like, I like what I'm seeing, and I like Metroidvanias, so...
I'm probably going to pick that up, because that's just interesting.
Yeah.
And I love being a Metroidvania. But...
Yeah. That one looks really good. I'm pretty keen on that one. Next up is Crimson Desert, which looks interesting.
Does the desert actually appear crimson, or is that just silly?
No, it's just a filter.
People would be afraid. Usually the reference to that sort of thing would be the blood on the sand, but, you know.
There's a lot of particle effects, and the place looks interesting, but...
Yeah.
This looks like what Dragon Age should have been.
Yeah.
I really hate to say it, but, like, I don't know. I don't hate medieval stuff, but I'm just less excited by it.
Yeah. There is a mecha dragon looking at that, and flying mechs. Like, chunky boy mechs.
Look, it looks pretty. It looks interesting. I might keep an eye out for it, but, like, I'm not actively looking into that one.
You can ride a dragon.
I'll pick it up on sale.
The next thing is an advertisement for wireless speakers, guys.
Oh shit! Sony's found out speakers can be wireless. Run.
Well, the thing I hate about it is they don't in this trailer for these speakers, they never use them in a capacity where I would think wireless speakers would be useful.
Yeah.
They keep showing them like next to a TV or next to a monitor where normal speakers would go.
But they even have them on like opposite bedside tables to play the handheld fucking PlayStation thing. Like, if you roll over, your audio switched. Because
they're trying to suggest that, like, oh, it's got all this, like, automatic compatibility with the PS5 and I can't even remember what their fucking tablet garbage is.
Yeah.
Because they've got special wireless link technology.
Ugh.
And it needs a dongle to work for PC.
Always.
Yes. But they're not like showing the speakers off in like a park or something, where somewhere where a wireless speaker makes sense. They're just showing them in home setups. Why would I use that? Why would I not just use the speakers that are already set up or my headphones?
Because that would be not giving money to Sony.
Next up is a glorified advertisement for all the shit they've got coming to their fucking monthly subscription service, so fuck that.
It's just Last of Us, which I already have.
It's Alan Wake 2, Last of Us, and Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Although, when they got to The Last of Us, they said that they were releasing it part of The Last of Us Day. No, I'm sorry. Last of Us is not popular enough that the fans are crabbling around at a certain time of month.
Yeah.
I feel it reeks of someone who really heard N7 Days a thing.
Yeah.
N7 Days a thing for BioWare. It's where they announce Mass Effect stuff.
Yeah.
And fuck you, Mass Effect is a touchstone for gamers.
Oh, hells yes.
That franchise is like a tour de force on everything it did. Sans maybe its ending.
Yeah. They never were good at it.
But it was a great franchise. So the idea that BioWare can go, we have N7 Day and we just do. But this is Sony. This isn't Naughty Dog saying we have Last of Us Day.
But even that N7 Day works because N7 is part of the Mass Effect franchise. It's part of the world. Whereas Last of Us Day, who the fuck cares what calendar day that is?
It's stupid. Like I said, it reeks of someone who wanted that sort of clout, but did it with something that doesn't earn it. I like the Last of Us games, but I'm sorry, they're not big enough.
God.
Next up is a talking point from the guy working on Gran Turismo.
I'm not a driving games kind of guy.
Yeah, no.
No, and a Gran Turismo controller. Oh no, that's not Gran Turismo.
No, it's a God of War controller.
Yeah.
This
is
something that this should piss you off.
Yeah.
Because this is what they're doing for the 25th anniversary of God of War.
A single red stripe on a controller.
They didn't make a custom controller or anything. They put a red stripe on the normal white controller.
It's lazy.
What?
It is the stupidest, least respectful thing you could have done for the 20th anniversary of God of War.
There are so many things they could have done.
Full remake and done it on PC. Gone the whole fucking 9 yards.
Even just doing the controller, you could have themed it properly around a mythic thing. Given it some actual...
A mythic thing. You could have put actual Kratos' face on it.
Yeah.
Anything would have been better than the red stripe. Yeah, I know that's his iconic thing, but, it's the laziest thing you could have done. Right now, you can buy on their digital platform all of the Olympus-era God of War games, which is actually 6 games, not 3.
Yeah. Good games, too.
Yeah, quite good. Well, 3 of them are a bit meh, but 2 of them are PSP games, so I'll let them slide.
Yeah.
Ascension was a bit... we were running out of ideas. It was the last major game they did before they did the big switch over to Norse.
Before they realized, shit, there are other gods.
Yeah, I know, right? Imagine if they'd gone, hey, you can get all of those games in one pack. We'll call it the Olympus Edition, and we'll sell it with the controller.
Yeah.
Imagine how much more sexy that would have been. Even if it wasn't full HD remake of all of the games or anything, it's just the digitals, but you get the controller on a disc with it. That would have been something. This controller is nothing. It is the laziest thing they could have fucking done.
It makes me angry. I don't like it.
Yeah. I think it's very disrespectful. And last up is the trailer for the new Wolverine game.
This one, I swear, has been coming out for about 10 years.
Wasn't there already a Wolverine game?
Yeah, Wolverine Origins, which is the one everyone remembers. This one's the one being done by Insomniac, the guys who did Spider-Man.
Yeah, which means I'm kind of keen to see how it goes.
Well, the one thing everyone was wondering was, are they going to get to be violent? Because it's Wolverine. He needs to be violent. The answer to that question is yes.
A
They do get to be
yes.
violent.
You don't need those, like, that face. Let's just get rid of it real quick. Although you are fighting a lot of robots, so I'm imagining that's how to get around a bit.
Yeah.
They do fight some robots, but there are other non-robot characters they do fight. And he does fucking brutalize the shit out of them.
Oh, yeah. But I am keen for this, especially since it's the guys who did Spider-Man, which I really, really, really enjoyed.
Yeah.
If they can get a movement style to work as well as the swinging does, like Wolverine does a lot of jumping and running and like tumbling. If you get that to work in the same kind of like nice way, I'm in.
I don't think this is going to be as open world as Spider-Man. I think it's going to be a lot more linear.
Much more level. And I don't really care about the movement as much. With a Wolverine game, I want the combat to feel good.
Oh,
yeah.
That needs to be tight as fuck.
Yeah.
Spider-Man combat is like, it's kind of floaty, he punches people, but the swinging needed to feel good. Wolverine's the other way around.
Yeah.
He can run around, feel kind of heavy, bit clunky, but once the claws come out and the cutting starts, it's gonna feel dope. Otherwise, it's not gonna work.
He has to turn into a Beyblade of death.
Pretty much.
A very heavy Beyblade.
And, the rest of this, the presentation is just talking heads from Insomniac about Wolverine.
And at the last stand, there's like little, self-fellatio of, look, buy our wireless speakers, please. We've paid so much for them.
Yeah, that was the state of play. I think it was a little bit meh. It basically bookended with the only things I cared about, which was Saros and Wolverine.
Yeah, which I think was their goals. It's the shit sandwich. You have one good thing, and then a whole bunch of shit, and then like good things.
Here's the thing. While I was doing some other stuff online, I found out that RGG did a dev video as a big dev announcement as well.
Oh,
I'm just going to tell you what they did because they already announced one thing. But that one thing blows Sony's entire presentation out of the fucking water.
Go on.
So, RGG are the guys who make the Yakuza games.
Yeah.
They're coming up on the 20th anniversary of Yakuza.
Fun.
So, they wanted to bring out the next remake, because they did a remake of Yakuza 1 and 2, which were on the PlayStation 2, called Yakuza Kiwami and Yakuza Kiwami 2. They decided they wanted to remake the third game, which of course got Yakuza Kiwami 3. So what they did is they did a complete engine overhaul. They redid multiple scenes and cutscenes, re-recorded dialogue. They added additional cutscenes and dialogue lines. They took a complete overhaul to many of the game mechanics. They added additional mini games. The particular Yakuza 3 game, the main character runs an orphanage. In the original Yakuza 3, there wasn't a lot to do with that. They have completely redone the entirety of the mechanics to do with the orphanage so that you can actually run the orphanage, cook for the kids. I think it's 10 of the kids get their own mini plot line.
Nice.
That you can run through with them and build a better connection between Kiryu and the kids he looks after. They did all of that, did a complete redo. They redid the combat engine for the main character. They decided because the Yakuza 3 is split between two locations, Kamurocho and... it's escaping my brain right now. It's Okinawa.
Yeah.
Okinawa has a stronger martial arts presence that uses weapons, so they created an entirely separate combat style to reflect Okinawa that isn't in the original game.
Nice.
They also created an extra beast mode for Kiryu to go into, which gives new moves to both combat styles, as well as like just general over the top, like anything we wanted to do that we couldn't do when we made the original game, we're doing it.
Wow.
So this is
they
like
actually did a proper fucking redo.
Yeah. So this is like the definitive version of Yakuza 3. That's not all they did.
Oh shit, there's more?
When you buy Yakuza 3 Kiwami, you also get an entire other game called Dark Ties, which is a prequel to bridge the gap between Yakuza 2 and Yakuza 3.
Oh, man.
And that game has its entire own full plot line, all the same mini-game stuff. The main character is a completely new completely new playable character. He gets his own fighting style. It's not the same as Kiryu. He also gets a second fighting style and a beast mode.
Jesus.
Do you think the people who did the Deus Ex remake are going, but we tried, we did it?
I think it should be more looking over at fucking Santa Monica going, this is how you celebrate the anniversary of your fucking game.
Yeah.
Not a fucking controller.
Muppets.
They did also announce that they're, Netflix did a Yakuza TV show, but no one really fucking liked that.
Yeah.
They announced that they're doing a collaboration with a Japanese studio who's known for doing cop and gang dramas. So they're like, oh, we're doing our own one, and we're hiring a Japanese studio who's known for this sort of content to do it.
Smart move. It's almost like they care about their product.
I know. And that's what they had to announce on their dev stream for their big anniversary.
I love that. That's so good.
It just kicks the shit out of anything that was in this Sony State of Play, and they only announced one fucking game.
Yeah.
And it's a remake. And I'm excited for it.
Yakuza
and I already
fans are
played
eating
Yakuza 3.
I know. Yakuza fans are eating well right now, man. Like, holy shit. Like, I love it. Oh, and it's a complete side note, but I was just checking on Steam. Code Vein 2 already has a release date on Steam.
Oh, fuck yeah. When's it coming in?
30th of January next year.
Oh, nice.
So,
I mean, most of their games got release dates, like Saros is coming out in March. There was something else that was coming out in February. Battlefield's next month. Yeah. I think that's probably the biggest problem with the Sony State of Play was like, we're just announcing a bunch of stuff everyone already knows about.
Yeah.
We had nothing to show off.
Pretty much. But we already booked the date, so we had to do something.
Well, sorry. The best thing they had to show off they kept for the end, which was the Wolverine stuff. Because everyone's been waiting to see what that actually looked like. But that was it. Everything else was just meh.
Not bad, not great.
Yeah. Well, it'll be in the show notes, the video, if you'd like to follow along. So, have fun with that. But we are well out past now, so I think we'll wrap things up. You all have a good one.
Bye.
See ya.